Hey there, parents-to-be. Welcome back to Little Kids Lessons. Today, we're diving into the magical world of your little one at 32 weeks pregnant. Can you believe it? You're about 8 months along now, and your baby is getting ready for their big debut. At 32 weeks, your baby is packing on the pounds, weighing in at around 4 pounds and measuring about 1.5 feet long. They're starting to look more like the chubby-cheeked cherub you've been dreaming of, with their wrinkly skin smoothing out and their tiny frame filling out with adorable baby fat. Now, let's get down to the really cool stuff: your baby's brain development. By this point, your little one's brainwaves are starting to look a lot like an adult's during sleep. That's right, your baby is already dreaming. Can you imagine what they might be dreaming about? Maybe it's the sound of your voice or the yummy flavors they're getting a taste of through the amniotic fluid. Who knows, they could be having wild adventures in there. Speaking of amniotic fluid, did you know that it's mostly made up of your baby's pee? Don't worry, it's totally normal and safe. In fact, your baby has been practicing their swallowing skills by taking little sips of this fluid. And get this, they haven't even had their first poop yet. That special moment is reserved for during or shortly after birth. Let's talk about your baby's movements. You might notice that they're kicking and wiggling a bit less these days. Don't panic, it's not because they're running out of room, although it is getting pretty snug in there. It's actually because they're sleeping more now. Just like us, babies need their rest to grow and develop. Now, let's talk about you. At your next prenatal visit, you'll likely have some blood tests done. These tests are super important because they check for things like anemia, which can increase your risk of preterm birth or low birth weight. They also make sure your hemoglobin, hematocrit, and platelet levels are in check, which is crucial for a safe delivery. To keep yourself and your baby healthy, make sure you're taking your prenatal vitamins and an iron supplement. Iron is like a superhero for pregnant women. It keeps you and your baby oxygenated and prevents you from feeling tired or weak. As you're nearing the end of your pregnancy, you might experience some not-so-fun symptoms like constipation, leg cramps, dizziness, hemorrhoids, leaky breasts, and itchy skin. Don't worry. These are all common signs that your body is getting ready for labor and delivery. So, what can you do to prepare? First, make sure you're adding DHA to your diet. This omega-3 fatty acid is essential for your baby's brain development, especially during the last trimester. You can find it in low-mercury, oily fish like salmon, mackerel, herring, and sardines. If you're vegan, don't worry, you can take algae-derived DHA supplements or add flax seeds and walnuts to your diet. Next, take some time to review your birth plan with your doctor or midwife. Let them know your preferences and ask for their advice. Remember, it's okay to be flexible. Sometimes things don't go exactly as planned, and that's all right. And lastly, start narrowing down that baby name list. Whether you want a classic name or something more unique, make sure it's something both you and your partner love. Before we wrap up, let's talk about something serious for a moment. Preeclampsia is a condition that can develop during pregnancy, and it's important to know the signs. If you experience sudden swelling in your hands or face, severe headaches, blurry vision, or shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider right away. These could be signs of preeclampsia, and it's crucial to get checked out. Alright, parents-to-be, that's all for today's lesson. We covered a lot of ground, from your baby's development to your own health and preparation for labor. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.